All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to West Coast Massholes. I'm Todd Anderson.
And I am the Josh Wingate.
You are the Josh Wingate. Okay, I'm starting the timer
Oh my.
because we've done such a bad job of it the last couple times. All right.
That's what's important is the timer. clearly, clearly,
Yeah.
clearly, that's what is the key into a successful Zoom call show.
It's the timer. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
everything. It's everything. So should we do our segments this time? Last time I like hijacked the show with my anger.
No, I like that you hijacked this show with your anger. I think the show should always be attempted to have segments, and maybe we get to segments. But we could try segments.
All
Sure.
right. Well,
I
I
don't even
still
remember
want to
what they
hear.
are. It's been so long.
Well, I still want to hear you talking about the Massachusetts accents in The Departed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The Departed. All right. I'm not a huge fan of that movie. I mean, I know it won the Oscar and everything, but I felt like it was a characterization of a Boston movie. I
Did
felt
you
like it
did
was
you
like a Saturday Night Live sketch of a Boston movie.
did you see the original movie Infernal Affairs?
That was Japanese film,
I
was
believe
it?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did not see it, but I know that it was based on that, and then they kind of squeezed a Whitey Bulger kind of caricature in Jack Nicholson's
Hmm.
was supposed to be like a Whitey. Yeah. I will say that I thought Leonardo DiCaprio did a fine job, and I felt like accent-wise, he had one of the best accents in the film, and he's not even from Boston.
Hmm.
And rumor has it he went to Boston early, hooked up with some guys from Southie, and went around and just kind of got into the culture and was going. He went to like Triple O's, which is a famous bar in South Boston, and rumor even has it he got in a bar fight while he was there too. So he got indoctrinated into the South Boston culture, and so I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of those rumors are true, but I thought he did a good job. I thought Mark Wahlberg, and again, I think he was even nominated for that film as for best supporting. I thought he was a caricature of it too. No offense, Maki. I'm a big fan of your productions, and you're a very successful businessman and could give a shit about what I have to say. But that's just my 2 cents on those films. And then I don't know, it was funny that Alec Baldwin's attempt at Boston accent was, and being a wise ass was, like I said, it felt like a Saturday Night Live version of a Boston movie. That's what I felt.
Wasn't Martin Sheen in that too?
Wasn't he?
I
Might
don't
have
know.
been.
It's been so long
He
since I
might
saw
have
it.
been.
I feel like he was like
Yeah.
the boss, one of the bosses.
Was
Whatever.
was he one of the police guys? One of the police chiefs?
Maybe it was Alec Baldwin, and I can't remember.
Alec Baldwin was in it, definitely, and
I feel like there's a
Matt
scene
Damon.
where Marky Mark is bitching out DiCaprio, um, and there's a guy next to him, like his boss is next to him. But was that Alec
I
Baldwin?
think that no, I think that might be Sheen. I
Okay,
think
all
that
right.
might be Mike Sheen. Yeah, yeah, I think so.
And I
I
feel
think so.
like like I barely remember, the movie, but I feel like Martin Sheen's Boston accent was weird too. I have a
Yeah,
vague
it was
feeling.
forgettable, clearly, because I don't even remember where he was in the film, so it was forgettable. But
Yeah,
I thought Leo did great. I thought that was Leo's movie. Him and Scorsese seem to do well together. Those guys,
yeah,
you
they do
know.
a lot of movies.
Yeah. The other, I think, my favorite Boston movie. I know it's gonna sound cliche, but I really think it's a great film. Outside of being a Boston movie, is Good Will Hunting. I love that movie. I'll watch that movie once, twice a year. Um, some of my favorite performances in that film, I think, well, obviously it's Damon's tour de force, but I love Casey Affleck in that movie. I think he's
All
so
right.
good in that movie.
I
Yeah,
forgot
and
he was.
as the yeah, he's just a great supporting character. Cole Hauser's a great supporting character. And Cole Hauser's character didn't have much to do, so he would just like fall asleep at bar scenes, just put his hand and fall asleep at the bar and stuff. I thought that was great because like the egomaniac actor would like try to insert themselves in the scene. He's just like,
I'm gonna fall asleep.
eh.
Good for
Yeah,
Cole Hauser. How
uh,
was his accent in the?
yeah.
Did he have a Boston
He
accent?
was fine. He was fine. He did like the mumble thing. He was like that was the beginning of mumble acting. I think back then he was the inventor. Oh, it was a good car, Will. It was happy 21, Will. That's good car, good car. What are you doing? Told you a joke, all right. That's how he talked. That was my. Yeah. I liked him in Higher Learning. Remember Higher Learning, where he
Oh
was
yeah,
like
that
the
was
the
the.
heads. He was like the head skinhead with Michael Rappaport
Mm-hmm.
became a skinhead, and he did the school shooting. I know it
Right.
was like ahead of its time. Um,
That
I
was
wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be an engineer. I love Michael Rappaport, man. I used to run into that guy every week in Hollywood to the point where he'd see me like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, when I lived there, but I think he's back in New York. But it was just we'd in the most random places, and sometimes like twice a day, but in different locations.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
I did his Netflix show last year.
What was that?
Um, it's him and Jennifer Jason Lee,
Hmm.
and
I like her a lot.
they have an autistic kid, I guess. I think it's
Hmm.
can't
Were
remember what.
you the kid?
No, no, I was another character's deadbeat dad. There was a
That
deadbeat.
that that's fitting. Yeah,
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 yeah. That's it. That's the kind of dad I am in real life.
yeah. Yeah. So your
The,
method. So
yeah,
yeah,
I'm ready to be a deadbeat dad at the drop of a hat. If you need a deadbeat dad,
yeah.
you call me and I'm there, and I'm a deadbeat. Hundo.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Did your son remember?
Yeah, he did. They gave me presents.
Oh, that's nice.
I got
That's
gels.
nice.
I got gels for my shoes. That's
I
my,
thought you were gonna say for your hair. I'm like, well, clearly you didn't use
no.
it.
They're like little heel supports because I messed up my Achilles tendon.
All right.
They gave me
Why'd
little.
you do that?
I don't know how I did it. It just blew it out. I was jogging for years. For years. Never had it. And
Mm,
then just one day I came back from a jog and it was killing me. So
mm.
I haven't really jogged since. I've been doing bike rides instead because that's easier on the heels.
Do you wear spandex like those onesies and those little onesie suits?
No, I'm such a garbage biker. I just wear like cargo shorts and whatever crappy t-shirt I slept in
Okay.
before.
Yeah.
And don't look like a professional. And I wear supports on my ankles, so my socks look stupid. I'm not a classy biker at all. I'm not. I'm a garbage biker, but I like to bike around. I enjoy it.
That's great. I kind of have more respect for you for just doing that. Like I might, I don't know. If I have any prejudice, it's against cyclists. It's like not any type of it's not like a race or a sexuality or a gender thing at all. I don't have any prejudice against that, but just cyclists. So I'm a
Yeah,
cyclistist. Would that make me a pedalistist?
a pedalist.
No, I'm half kidding. But sometimes I tend to have several run-ins in my life with cyclists while I'm driving my car, thinking like they're impervious to traffic laws and or getting killed by an automobile. I just the entitlement is
It's a
crazy,
new.
you know.
I realize it's a different group than motorcyclists, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like those two groups share certain common stereotypes of
Hmm.
of just being douchebags. They're the douchebags are always telling you to share the road, but then they don't share the road.
No, no,
Like,
no,
it's
no.
all on you to make sure they don't die. And I'm like, guess
Yeah.
what? I'm in a fucking car. You're out on the bike,
Yep.
motorcycles.
Mhm.
So you know what? You watch your ass. I'll do my best. But if you come out of my blind spot cursing me out to share the road, fuck you. And cyclists are, it's like a little bit different, but like the same kind of,
Yeah, well,
title.
my least favorite is when they get into their herds or schools of fish mode, where they're supposed to be single file. We're on Sunset Boulevard, which is people drive it like it's the freaking Autobahn, anyways, and it's a curvy ass road up through there. Like before, on the west side, like we'll pass on the left side on this side of the Mississippi, the 405. It's crazy, and they'll just be like in the middle of the road. So yeah, I'm always yelling single file, and I usually get one of these on the way by.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, and the other thing that cyclists, they never stop at stop signs.
no,
They
I
blow.
almost killed a guy one time. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what's messed up is I almost got killed the other day and I stopped at the stop sign. I was stopped first, and then a car came up as a four-way stop. And then a car came up
Mm,
and stopped, and the car rolled through the stop sign. I had started going because I had the right of way, and
mm-hmm.
I had to slam on my brakes. Like some old dude just looked at me like I was the asshole. I was like, dude, you
Yeah,
didn't stop. You
mm.
didn't stop. I'm not the asshole.
Oh,
Anyway.
sorry. Oh, where did you go? There
There,
I am.
I
Yeah,
thought I
yeah.
bored the hell out of you with my bike story. Sorry.
Well, just a little bit,
Oh yeah,
but
there's enough of this.
no, I actually was at a four-way stop in Santa Monica in my car, come to the stop, and I start going. This guy comes bombing by on a bike, and I had to slam on my brakes and instinctively hit the horn, and he gave me the finger. I proceeded to go out of my way to follow him through Santa Monica, but he wasn't blowing. He was blowing every stop sign, and I wasn't about to do that. So he got away. He got
The,
away.
the best, the best thing. And I know everybody's down on cops, but this is the best thing that ever happened to me with a cop. I was in Burbank. I was going to an audition in Burbank. I was in my car. I was at a stoplight about to make a right turn, and this guy on a bike, who was coming towards me, like blew through the walkway and screamed at me because I was making, a right turn, and I had to slam on my brakes to keep from hitting him because he
Mm.
was going the wrong way and cut me off. I didn't see him. He's screaming at me to watch where I'm going. And I'm like, dude, you're going the wrong way. And as I was saying that, this cop goes behind me,
Whip, whip, whip,
and then
and got him.
started
Yeah,
bitching at him and gave him a ticket. And I was like,
I
that's awesome. I went to the
that's
audition and
great.
I was in such a good mood.
I love it. Yeah, see, we need more good cops that gives asshole cyclists tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I've had my own run-ins with Burbank cops before, and they're not very nice, in my experience when I've been pulled
Mm.
over by them. But it sure was nice to see a guy who was on top of shit.
It's great. Uh, yeah, that's what we need. I'd become a cop, and I'd only become a cyclist cop. Where that would be my duty. I wouldn't do anything else. I would just hunt down and ticket cyclists.
Wasn't there literally a show starring Rick Rossovich for a while? That's what it was. It was called like Pacific Blues or something like that. And
I have no idea.
he was a beach bike cop. It was a
Hmm.
whole show about beach bike cops. I
I'm
swear to
sure
God.
there was like slow motion BMX scenes.
Yeah.
And he would jump a beach wall with no ramp, and it was just like boom, and he'd land on the bad guy. I'm sure that happened.
Yeah.
Even if it didn't, I would want that to happen.
I
That'd be
think,
the only reason I would watch that show.
yeah, I think it was kind of a Baywatch a rip-off show, you know? I think that's
Oh
what
yeah,
it
so
was.
they were all shirtless
Yeah, they were
and had
sexy.
lots of body oil.
Yeah. Well, they had uniforms, but they had shorts and they were very tight.
Mm,
You know Rick
mm.
Rossovich. He's a guy in good shape. Oh,
Oh
oh,
my! I think we did one of our segments, kind of.
yeah, we did. It was
Yeah,
good. What
yeah,
what more do people want? All three segments? You don't even
yeah.
remember what the other
Fuck you with your segments.
two. Fuck all of
You segmented.
you. The show's over. You don't get any more segments. Fuck off.
Yeah, so fuck all of you motherfuckers. I don't care. My show too. Uh,
All right. Well, that's Massholes for what is today? The 22nd of June? That's Massholes from the West
oh,
Coast. West Coast Massholes.
yeah,
Are we
yeah,
saluting? Or are we not doing it
yeah,
anymore? That's how we were ending before.
yeah.
We're over
Yeah,
that.
no, it was.
We're doing this.
I mean, I don't know. Just not
Okay.
that. That way could be misconstrued, especially where you live. That way could be really bad.
I think I'm
You don't
highly.
want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
You got to do the queen, because you know that story behind the queen doing this, because her and her sister would one time photographed while waving to a parade, and it happened to be during the 40s or whenever the Nazi regime was in, which was in the 40s, I guess, or late in 30s, and they got both of them were photoed looking like they were doing the Nazi salute. So ever since then, the queen they wave like this,
oh,
so they won't be, yeah,
that was a good fun
'cause-
fact to go out
yeah,
on.
yeah. So
Yeah.
long live the queen.
Long live the queen and fuck
May she take over America again.
fuck Nazi. Yeah, why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
fuck Nazis. Yeah, fucking fuck you Nazis. Fuck you
Stupid Nazis.
Nazis.
I hate you. This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.